I'm going to share with you one of a few different ways for how to support your pelvic floor. So you may have seen a previous video where I talked about the pelvic floor, the diamond of muscle at the base of our pelvis, and how when we don't support through our pelvic floor, we end up having to grip in other parts of our body. Here's a simple visual of the pelvic floor, and there are more muscles, but this is just so that you get a sense of what I'm talking about. And many of you have asked, how do I support in my pelvic floor? So this is one way to approach it. Imagine the pelvic floor muscles somewhat like a hammock, right? And here they are in their most relaxed state. What I want you to do, of course, align your pelvic plane, your two hip bones and your pubic bone in parallel to the wall. But now send energy up your pelvic floor, through your pelvic floor, so that those muscles dome upwards instead of relaxing down. They dome upwards. Now to do this, you could think of it like you're squeezing your parts, because you are. But if you think about it energetically, like this energy is coming up through your pelvic floor, to me that creates a more dynamic muscle tone instead of just gripping, right? Like squeezing and holding. Instead, you feel this energy coming up, up, up. And that will allow you, the more that it goes up, the more that it will allow you to relax down. Now, again, don't send it up too high at first, or else you'll start gripping in your stomach muscles and other places. Just simply feel that dome of muscle come upwards. Now, this is so important because it supports our pelvis to get up off the top of our legs. Now, see, a lot of people, we stand and we sink into our hip socket. So, I do this, my God, we all do it, where we sink into our hip sockets. And what's so sad is I see these older, tired women a lot of times, and they're walking and they're just sinking into their hip socket with every step. Well, if you're moving throughout life and you have this slight upward tonality through your pelvic floor, that's going to lift your pelvis up off of the top of your legs. And you can even still walk with a swagger. You can walk any way you want. But if you have that tonality, then you're supporting your pelvic floor and you're not sinking into your hips and compromising the space in your hips and the muscles around the joint. So feel that just gentle tonality coming up through the pelvic floor. And I'm going to teach you so much more about how to engage your center, but this is a great start.